Hello students, you are joining with How to Statistics YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to find p-value with t-distribution table. That means how you can find p-values where you use t-distribution table or students t-distribution for your hypothesis testing. This method is how you can find p-values manually using the tables. Okay, like last time, what you need to consider is tail of the test. You should know whether your test is a one-tail test or a two-tail test. Next one is the test statistics, and the other one is the degrees of freedom df, which is going to find using n-1, sample size -1. Okay, directly to a question. Find the p-value for a left tail test with test statistics -1.856 and sample size equals to 15. So first degrees of freedom is 15 minus 1, 14, and your test is a left-tailed one, so it means one tail, and you should select the row one tail. You should go through this row, and degrees of freedom is 14. So next you should go through this row and find out where 1.856 is located. When you see a minus sign in a test statistics and you need to find out p-value using the t-table, first drop this minus, and then the value you should look for is 1.856. No need that negative sign. Then this one is located. You should look for that value in this 14 degrees of freedom row. So you see that it is located somewhere between 1.761 and 2.145, right? So you should consider the one tail values here and here. Okay. Then those values are 0.05 plus 0.025. So sum up them and divide by 2. Why divide by 2 is we think that 1.856 is midway between 1.761 and 2.145. That's why we divide by 2. Then the p-value is 0.0375 for this type of test. Hope it's interesting. Let's move into the next one. Find the p-value for a right tail test with test statistics 2.797 and sample size is 25. Okay, it is a right tail test, so select that row. Okay, this row, and since sample size is equal to 25, your degrees of freedom is 24. So you should go through this row next and find out the value 2.797. Okay, now in this case we have exactly our value in the table here, right? So you can just check the one tail value from there, then the p-value is 0.005. Great. Okay, next we are going to find out p-value for a two-tail test. Let's see how we can do that. Here they have given a test statistics with 2.801 and sample size is 9. Then our degrees of freedom is 8. Select that row. Okay. And test is a two-tailed one. Then we have two tails. You should select this row. Look for 2.801 in the 8 degrees of freedom. Yes, 2.801 is somewhere between 2.306 and 2.896. Now you should take this value and this value, add them and divide by 2. Why dividing by 2 is because we think that the value 2.801 is midway between these two particular values. That's why divide by 2. Okay, this is the case where you are going to use the two-tail one. If your table only gives you one tail values, that means you don't have this row and they have only given you this one. Then what do? Find out the same value 2.801 in the row 8 degrees of freedom. Okay, you know that it's between here, and go to the one tail values, this one and this one. So those values are 0.025 and 0.01. Okay, first add them. Let me mark it again. This value and this value. Add them, then divide by 2. Why? Because we think that 2.801 is between these two values, 2.306 and 2.896. And again you should multiply it by 2. Why? We only considered the one tail row. In order to take it into the two tail one, you should multiply it by 2. Then you will end up with the same answer like last. See, both answers are correct. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and share. Thank you.